kind of thing where you have to hit certain things in a match, seeing the different variations and just seeing how unique each character is. I'm pretty excited. Let me give you an important lesson in life. The whole time is better than 2x KO question mark. Better than 2x KO question mark. Better than 2x. You tell me. I'm describing the game and how it works. I'm gonna tell you to use your noggin, do some thought-provoking insight, and figure it out yourself. Let's talk about our second. Tokon's beta finished up this weekend. A lot of people were not vibing with this game the last couple of tests. The sentiment that I get. I had fun with this game. I had much more fun playing this game, but this game to me was more fun than I had. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was gonna have way less fun than I did. Really enjoyed playing both Spider-Man and Ghost Rider. I think they're the two most fun characters in the game to me. Since this game has been announced, I've been like, give me Spider-Man. I'm trying to play Spider-Man. Give me Spider-Man. So now that he's finally here, I play a bunch of Spider-Man. It looks incredible. The presentation of this game is like the best fighting game they've ever had. I like the way it sounds. It's nice to hear all the Marvel characters in Japanese, actually. I'm so used to hearing them in English, so I kind of just get hyped hearing them all yell in Japanese. And I think that when you get moving and stuff and you start to recognize like breakable wall combos and adjusting and do that damage for both while not breaking the wall, or breaking the wall and resources, or like letting them tech roll and then doing stuff, like I think there was some fun around it that I was like, okay, I can kind of see a future here. The stuff I don't like, I think deleting a test with no training mode is just dooming. This is the impression that most people have. They boot up, and they don't have a good way to test things. They just jump into online matches and they mash auto combos or like whatever basic combo that they have. Instead of playing for 8 hours a day, just cracked out, having a great time, like training mode, test stuff, etc. You just are stuck basically doing the few things that you figured out how to do without the training mode for a lot of the time. And you may be like, well, it's supposed to be a network test. They want you to go online and play. But I'm telling you right now, if I had training mode, I'd be inclined to play the game online a lot. Like my offense was so toothless. I just could not find good offense. If I had like an app to be able to set like a CPU to block and then like test mix-ups, I could have come up with stuff that was really cheap and fun and good, and I would have had a blast because I could have just like learned a couple of mix-ups, went online, played, tried some new stuff, and then had a lot of fun trying to do offense mix-ups and evolve myself. But like because I couldn't do that, I did light, medium, heavy, call assist, heavy overhead thing with Spider-Man tag, and that's like not even really a mix-up, and that's all I had. It's hard to tell with the gameplay how deep these rabbit holes go, like where combos are going to end up, where mix-ups are going to end up, where a lot of things are going to end up because we don't have training. It's really hard to say. The stuff that I can rate is game feel and system stuff for my own hand. I think everything in the game feels personally very bad in the game. Calling assists out of block turn or like when you're in neutral just feels really ugly, especially once you unlock all your assists. It's sort of like assist vomit on the screen because they don't cost any resources and they come back really fast. I really strongly dislike air assists. I want to call my assist and then follow behind it, and because you get your air version of your assist most of the time it won't touch the ground, which means your opponent can just run around and do stuff on the ground. You have to like run up and stop and then call assist and then wait and then jump. So if you don't get your assist, it just feels funky. If every character has nearly the same, like pretty similar assist, whenever you call them on hit or block, they all do a generic tackle. The idea probably is that you can stick any characters together, and no matter what, on hit or block, you have like a lariat. So let's say you wanted to play Storm and Dr. Doom together, but then like Dr. Doom's assist doesn't really help Storm the combos. Like, it feels bad to play these two characters together. This game tries to fix that because they're like, hey, like it automatically just does the tackle, and you don't have to worry about like, oh, my assist character is bad, so I can't play them with this character. My problem with that is personally, I really like picking characters and then figuring out cool ways to use their hits and their assists and stuff. I feel like all my characters blend in. They're just like blobs. They're just blue and green and black and white and yellow blobs that like run around the screen in their superhero outfits, all doing kind of the same thing. Although everything works, I want to find things that work more or work less and then find ways to make them work. And I'm a little worried about how that feels long term. I actually liked some of the combos because like I like adjusting my combo for the wall or not. The problem I have is because of how all this combo system works, a lot of it looks like a Grand Blue combo to me. And I mean that not in a good way. It's basically just H, EX move, H, EX move, H, EX move, super. But like instead of EX move, it's H, special move, assist, special move, assist, special move, assist, special move, super. This might change though with training mode, right? That maybe people will find cooler, better stuff. Obviously, this is the downside of not having training mode in your test, is that it's hard to know if that's true. I really want to see how offense works, because right now, outside of like doing a lot of tagging and doing a block, unblockables. I haven't really seen a lot of offense where I'm like, oh, like that looks really cheap. You know, seeing Cloud, he's fighting fucking 8-year-olds and like you're hitting a reactable overhead on them off standing reset. Like I'm not convinced about that so far. I got to see like some real mix-up. But again, that's something that's hard to find with training mode. A lot of this stuff can be fixed. The stuff that can't be fixed are like game feel. If it feels bad to jump and call assist or move and call assist, that doesn't get better if you decide. But yeah, I think the game was more fun to me this time than the last few times I played it by quite a bit, actually. The reason I have critical feedback about it is that I fucking love art. I think Verge games are insanely fun. And I'm a huge fan of a bunch of artists games. So this game is like made for someone like me. Think about a lot of the other people who like NoDeath Alysnes. A lot of them don't like art, especially modern artists. My most played artist game is probably +R, then it's probably Strive. After that, it's probably Dragon Ball. So this is such a perfect storm of the things I like. It's why I'm critical about it. I want this game to be good because I want to play it for thousands and thousands. I don't want this game to come out and be whack. Strive, you guys probably remember when it did its first beta, was whack. It was an ass. We gave a lot of feedback. People were like, the air combos feel terrible, the Gatling, everybody gave a lot of feedback on how bad a lot of it. Not how everything changed, but the game iterated away from that, right? Yeah, Dragon Ball was that way. I think especially like as someone who played in like Dragon Ball, a lot of early Dragon Ball felt very samey, and then as time went on, characters got more unique stuff, and I think that got a lot more fun in the game. This game, to me, if it's coming out late next year, has a lot of. In that like initial interview early thing, they basically said, yeah, we were gonna make a 1v1 game, and they were like, hey, you should make a versus game, and why not 4v4? Let's go crazy. The reason a lot of the systems related to the versus game stuff feel the most is probably because they were the most recent things I've seen. It's kind of funny because 2XKO is out now, and the tag elements of that game feel really clean and good, and that game was not going to be a versus game, and then it got made into one. So, you know, I think that this game with some refinement, this time, I'm not that concerned about this game, because most of my problems could probably be fixed in training mode, but not all of them can. If I could just kill Eris's right now, I probably would just remove the game. Kill Eris? No. Eris no. So, that being said, I think the way everybody has acted and continues to act about this game, and by extension, this game this weekend, 2XKO, and Hunter x Hunter, and so, you guys probably remember, let me take you guys back, let me tell you this. You may recall the summer of 2017. Dragon Ball FighterZ were banned. There was an E3, I went there. And I remember when I got a chance to play both games, I thought Dragon Ball was pretty fun, and I thought Marvel Infinite was pretty fun. I enjoyed both games. But yeah, I don't know, Marvel Infinite looks a lot of fun to me. I'm sad about the roster, but I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be good to play. Not to look at, that's for sure. It was not okay to say that Marvel Infinite was fun. If you were like, yo, actually, I got a chance to try Marvel Infinite, and this game is pretty fun, everybody would be like, this guy is a chill. And, you know, at the time, the game looked ugly. It had a lot of nasty things just lingering. It had a gamer fog, a gamer fun, if you will. So gross. That enjoying the game in any regard was basically you getting paid off. I remember thinking to myself, I have to be very careful about saying I have fun playing this game, or people are going to just beat my ass for saying I enjoyed it. Jump forward 8 years ago. I remember playing this game at EVO and being like, it's really fun, but there's some holdouts, right? I have some holdouts about this game and the way it feels. I personally enjoyed playing 2XKO more. I thought it was like faster and snappier to play at the time. But the sentiment about this game was that this game was going to eat 2XKO alive. That game is like terrible and not good. And that Invincible Versus looked bad and no one's going to have fun playing it, whatever. I think a lot of people did have fun playing it. So people are so easily influenced by nothing. In fact, 6 months ago when everybody was talking about how good this game was and how it was going to eat all these other games alive, that came from random people who don't play fighting games. It's like Twitter farming accounts, right? The energy around this kind of stuff is all due. And secondarily, when it comes to this game, the minute like one was like, I don't really like how this game's assist system feels. Everybody else is like, yeah, I don't really like how this game's assist system feels. And then everybody started freaking out. Assists are whack, and like it doesn't fit this and that, and everybody turned on the game very quickly. The thing is, all of my complaints now are the exact things that I had when I played it at EVO and they had not. And saying that people were mad at me. They were like, why are you trying to say that the tag system doesn't feel good? Like, it's a versus game. Like, you can tag all the time. The tag system feels amazing, really aggressively telling me that I was wrong about how the game is done. You gotta plead with people. I think this is really fun to hear me out, right? Whereas the sentiment at the time is basically it's the greatest game of all time. I haven't played it and I don't play fighting games, by the way. Hunter x Hunter, Invincible versus and 2XKO are gonna get their ass beat by this game. If you say something bad about the game now, it's like, what's up, man? We all don't know. By a bald kid. Callie, no, man, don't call him that. The facts of your experience, the things that you literally play and feel and are true to you, are only valid based on the group thing of everyone else. It is so fascinating the way influencers work. It's just why I pulled up that chatter earlier. All of their messages like, is it better than 2XKO? Question mark. Is this game better than 2XKO? Question mark. Is this game better than 2XKO? Like, they're not doing the thing engage with what you're saying. They just want to feel validated and hear an opinion that they could just then vomit out and then let everybody know that that's the correct opinion. It's very weird. Like, the minute one person doesn't have fun with something and the influence starts to spread, this is why. If there's a game and I try it and I don't like it, but it's a game that I don't expect myself to play anyway, I try not to be too mean. Like, the video I made after Alpha Lab 2 and 2XKO is way meaner than, like, any video I would make about a fighting game. If the game comes out and I'm like, it's not really for me, but I hope everybody enjoys. I'm not gonna be in here like, this is my feedback about this game and why this game is fucking ass. As an example, when Virtua Fighter comes out, there's like almost no chance I'm gonna be a Virtua Fighter player, right? Not because I dislike it, but I don't really like play 3D games like that. So when I play it, I'll probably mash, have a good time, and I'll be on my way. My feedback won't be like, all right, guys, let me explain why the way a tackle works is different or whatever. Like, I'm gonna play it. I'll be like, yeah, I hope everybody has fun playing this, but it's, that's it.
Alysnes is making waves.